welcome back. So, good morning.
Ang topic natin today is Boostane. We're going to try the Boostane on two cars, Supra and the Civic. So, we'll see the effects of Boostane on different platforms and different engines. So, it's interesting to see what will happen if we mix Boostane to the current pump gas.
One of the common problems that we get here in the Philippines is if you live in the province, you don't have Petron Blaze or high octane fuel. So what we wanted to try is how Boostane will one, maximize your power from Blaze, and two, what it can do to your regular fuel if you add a little. That will just make it comparable to the higher octane fuels.
So now, this is Boostane. It's Boostane Professional. It's supposed to increase the effective octane of the fuel. So at the back, there's a chart of if you mix this with a certain quantity of fuel, you will get corresponding octane increase. Later, it's interesting to find out in the dyno the actual gains if we increase octane on the Supra and on the Civic.
Also, due to insistent public demand, we decided to dyno a Geely because we have been getting messages from since it was launched. Will you tune it? Will you tune it? So now we have started tuning it. We just got a little delayed because of the Ukraine-Russia war, so some of the tuning tools come from Russia and we were not able to purchase from them. Blaze na run na walang octane booster is 584 wheel, 567 foot-pounds. Then, let's see kung anong mangyari pag nilagyan natin. So, when you put it, dapat talaga lagay muna, then salin ng gas. But since nandito tayo sa dyno, gagawin na lang natin is lalagay, then itakbo yung car mga 5-10 minutes para humalo siya. So yan, nilalagay natin is 1 can. So more or less, kung 1 can nilagay mo, yung Blaze 100 magiging mga Blaze 107 octane. So hindi pa rin siya race gas, but gusto kasi natin malaman ano yung kaya i-race lang ng horsepower ng isang can para hindi naman marami yung dala mo. So idea is, if you go to the racetrack for track day or an event, then you can bring the can, and put it pa. If you are near already, then like with the ECU Tech Tune cars, you can just switch the map, so you'll be able to run the Boostane map while you are on the track. Okay. So Boostane Professional is the one that's able to raise the octane the highest. Before Boostane, 584 wheel horsepower and 567 foot-pounds. Now we added the Boostane, so we'll see what we get.
So here's the graph of Supra that we tested the Boostane on. Boostane Professional 1 can for every full tank of Blaze. So the Supra has gained around 35 horsepower and 60 torque. The modifications prior to the Boostane are big turbo and water methanol injection and a stock motor. So as you can see, we gained about this much with just the Boostane and tweaking on the tune.
So Supra is done, but since we get a lot of requests for the Geelys and the other China cars, we decided to take a look into them. So this is what we're tuning now, the Geely Coolray. So yeah, we'll see what it does on the dyno.
Here we have the graph of our initial tune for Geely Coolray. We're using 97 octane from Uni Oil. As you can see, the stock graph is 167 horsepower peak and the tune is 192 horsepower peak. We got a total of around 60 torque and 25 horsepower gain. We're interested to see what we can make on Blaze fuel, which has a little more effective octane rating.
So we did a run with the stock filter, but just to test the horsepower and the conditions today. So we made 240 at the wheel, 240, 241. Now we are putting in the Hurricane drop-in. So we do not advertise anything, we just want to learn the platform. So since for now they do not have KNN and AEM, so if you need your Hurricane filter, no, we do not sell it. Si Captain Terence Ragasa is the one who sells it. So now we're going to test it. So back-to-back run. We'll install it already so that the car won't cool off too much yet. Yan. Then baseline again before we add the Boostane.
We just ran the tune now with exactly the same tune. We just changed to a Hurricane air filter, which is a stainless screen filter. Originally, we were running stock air filter, which has some dirt on it already. So now we're going to put the Boostane in the tank and see what happens. Nalagay na natin yung Boostane. Ngayon, we're going to run the engine a little para maubos yung fuel on the lines, para makahalo yung fuel and make some wide open throttle pulls.
With our shop Civic, we baselined it today because it's a hot day. So we wanted to see what horsepower it was making on a hotter than usual. It was hotter than the time that we dynoed last time. So now it made the 239 wheel with the stock air filter. Then we tried the drop-in filter. Well, it went to 244. Plus, after adding the Boostane and not adjusting anything, we made the 251 wheel horsepower. So 244 and 251 is just by adding octane booster. Same tune, we didn't adjust anymore. So we're done for today. We tested Boostane and then we started tuning China cars. So just to explain, we got little gains from the Civic because we see that the stock turbo is almost on the limit. Our experience also in the older generations, when they add some E85, we only get about 10 to 20 wheel horsepower from the tuning for the stock turbo. So, which is not much because, yeah, like what you said, the turbo is maxed out already. So to explain the Supra, why we got more power from it, Ryan will be the one to explain it.
So for the Supra, we got more significant gains in power and torque from the Boostane because our turbo is a bigger turbo for the Supra and it has a lot more flow left in it. So we were able to increase boost, and we were also able to increase ignition timing due to the better octane rating of the fuel because we mixed Boostane Professional.
Just to share with the customers who tried it on their cars, we told them to put 1/5 of Boostane for a full tank, which is 40 liters. So the STI and the Civic, when they sent us the data logs, they were getting less knock control in the Civic, and knock retard was not there in the STI anymore, even during hot weather. So to keep your car safe, it helps also, not just for making power.
So we'd like to thank our customers from the other side of the globe for getting the flame tunes from us, and are excited to spread the Speedworks tuning around the world.